confirm if you're audible and visible.
Am I audible? Am I
Yes,
visible?
Toastmaster Ashley, please confirm if you're.
Am
Yes,
I
you are,
audible?
and you are visible. Can you please see? Yes, yes, you are.
Yes, I can see
Yes,
the
yes, you
timer
are.
screen.
Can you see the timing device?
Yes, I can.
The
Toastmaster Alvina has dropped off the call. Apologies. I will. Toastmaster Ashley, what is the title of your speech? I will lead you in.
A black day.
All right. A black day, Toastmaster Ashley. Toastmaster Ashley, a black day.
Most things in life lose their value as time goes by. Have you ever seen anything lose its value faster than this? This was once the highest denomination in the Indian market, and it lost its value in 30 minutes. Let me remind you about that day. It was a month before Christmas, and the date looked like the infinity sign had just stood up and started walking. Contest chair, judges, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, good evening to everyone. 8th November 2016 was the day of demonetization, and this lost its value on that day. But personally, I lost something too, and that was my bachelor life. I got married on that day. Our Prime Minister announced demonetization at 8 p.m. in the evening. That was the exact time when I was slicing my wedding cake, unaware of the fact that the economy was taking a cut of its own too. At my wedding reception, the master of ceremonies asked me this. He said, Ashley, what is the difference between complete and finished? By the time I could gather my thoughts and respond to him, my wife snatched away the microphone from me like it was a cone of ice cream and responded. She said, if you marry the right one, life is complete. If you marry the wrong one, life is finished. And then she looked me in the eye and said this to me, Ashley, if I catch you flirting with the wrong one, your life is completely finished. Throughout my wedding reception, I had no clue what the Prime Minister had said. After my reception was over, we sat down for dinner, both the families together. My sister in law came rushing to me, all excited, and asked me this. She said, Ashley, is this a love marriage or an arranged marriage? I gathered my thoughts and responded to her. Arranged marriage is like a walk in the park. While you're walking, you stamp over the snake. The snake bites you. Love marriage, on the other hand, is a walk in the park. But here, while you're on the walk, you invite the snake to come and bite you. In both cases, you will be bitten by the snake. She heard this and ran away. After our dinner was over, we decided to go back to the hotel. And while we were driving back in the car, my wife explained to me what was demonetization. She said, demonetization is going to affect the world, it's going to affect India, it's going to affect Goa, it's going to affect our family. She spoke for 45 minutes. I had no response to her. In the end, I realized something, and that was speaking to a woman is like reading a software agreement. You might read the agreement 1,000 times, you might not even understand it, but to continue, you have to click on the button I agree. That's exactly what I did. After we reached at the hotel, we spent the night there. And then the next morning was a shocker to me. As I opened the newspapers, the first one read, and the headline was "A Black Day." Were they talking about my wedding day? And how did they come to know? I picked up another newspaper and it read, this one read, "A surgical strike on black money." I said, thank God they are talking about demonetization and not my wedding. But as I pondered upon the whole thought, I realized that there was something positive for me in this demonetization. And that was that every year people are going to call it a black day. They are going to come up with black flags and they are going to protest on the roads. But the positive side of this is I will never forget my wedding day. And this will make my wife very happy because I will never forget our wedding anniversary. Demonetization and events like these are something that is not in our control, something that we cannot change. And when in life we get moments like these, one must do the following. The first is you ignore the negative. The second is concentrate on the positive. And if you can't do both, what you can do is make sure that you have a lot of fun on your big day or your wedding day, because you never know. Next day you might know it was a black day, but it wouldn't matter to you because you will be blacked out. Cheers. Over to you, contest chair.
Thank you,